First of all, of course, some words of thanks from me. Many thanks to you all. I hope we managed to offer you an interesting and interactive PES Network stakeholder conference. So far, I have only received positive feedback. So I hope also in the Secretariat have been 1 or 2 positive feedbacks so far. Therefore, a very big thank you goes to my colleagues in the PES Network Secretariat that, as always, worked with a lot of dedication to make this event possible. Thank you. Thank you also to our contractor and to the interpreters. Last but not least, a big thank you, of course, to our wonderful moderators, Patricia, Iman. Thank you to you both. You made a very good job. Before I go further, I'd also like to express how much I regret not having been able to attend all parts of the conference. We had our supervisory board yesterday and other very important urgent meetings. You know, yeah, COVID time. While Julian and Ulrike have briefed me in detail yesterday evening and tomorrow morning, I would have much rather have attended in person. So I'm sorry about this. But now for my main message. I think after 1 year in which we have been relegated to the online world, we are all a little bit tired of communicating via microphones and screens. There are not really many positive aspects of the pandemic. I think the 2 worth mentioning are, on the one side, the rapid progress that was made on the digitalization front, and the other point is that we will really very much appreciate personal contact once we are able to meet in person again. So I already have to say sorry for maybe too much hugs from me when we meet each other again. But engaging in partnership includes these aspects of meeting: discussing, negotiating, coffee drinking, and working together with a common purpose. So to me, it's not really a big surprise that there is a currently significant appetite for partnership. When looking at the last slide, there have been words like we have to be citizen-centered, co-creation, and what I really love is the term better together. I made it also as a term for the PES network, of course. And these are all indicators where we need partnerships. The pandemic reminded us on our own vulnerability. Certainly our organization were too small, and also about our capacity limits, I would say. It may have required an incredible effort of PES to combat the crisis. But on the other hand, it was also positive that it forced us to be creative. More than ever, we were confronted with the fact that solving complex issues is a matter of working together to find solutions for such complex problems. Over the last days, we have heard many examples of how PES design, build, and manage partnerships, especially in times of crisis. And it's clear that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. And there are very many different forms of partnership, different forms of situations with different stakeholders and players. And this is all seen in our, I'd say ecosystem was the term Eamon also used and we used in the conference. I hope that we all have learned from the crisis how valuable cooperation can be, and trust that this will enable us to invest even more in partnership in the future. So just some closing remarks now. As chair of the network, I can assure you that the topic of partnership will remain high on our agenda. Please be sure about that. And if you're interested in our activities more generally, I would also like to recommend you consulting our website, pesnetwork.eu. So far, you can hear there also 2 episodes of our new Networks podcast. The first 2 about crisis management and the time after COVID. A third one on future skills will be available soon. We try out different formats to reach more and more people with also, yeah, the aim of building cooperation, partnerships, and explaining and talking about our work. Once again, so thank you for participating in our conference. Take care, stay negative, and see you all soon. Thank you.